Greetings, fellow facility stewards. My name is Patrick Hart. I'm a facilities stewardship specialist with Smart Church Solutions. And today I'd like to give you a quick tutorial on how to read the manufacturer's data labeling from your HVAC equipment and water heaters. Now, you may ask, why do I need this information? Well, if you're doing our self-directed facilities health assessment, you actually have to go out and collect some information and enter it into our web portal in order for us to analyze the information and give you the information you're looking for in terms of life cycle, when the expected end of useful life is for your equipment. So you're going to want to know not only how old your equipment is, how much remaining useful life there is, and the size of that equipment. And we need all that information in order to do a good analysis. So you're going to have to actually go out and find the data labels. And so what you'll do is you'll go out and you'll look at a piece of HVAC equipment, or you go in a closet and find a water heater. And let me show you what one looks like. This one was taken. This is a label off of an exterior unit on a portable classroom structure. And the unit's right on the outside of the building, and the label's right there. Sometimes they're hard to find. Sometimes they're a little worn out and hard to read, so you may have to decipher them a little bit. But there's several things we're looking for here. And the very first one is going to be a data manufacturer. And on this one, there does not happen to be a data manufacturer printed on the label. So we're going to go with the next best thing, which is a serial number. The serial number is printed right here, nice and bold. Zoom in on it, and we'll see the serial number on this unit is 140C0926149141-02. Now, once you have that written down, we're going to want to go find the model number. This particular label covers a wide variety of models, but there's an X here that shows this is the one, WA242-A10. So now we have the model, we have the serial number, now we just need the manufacturer, and that's printed up here, Bard Manufacturing. So once we have those things in hand, we can actually go to this website called the Building Intelligence Center, which is building-center.org. And the Building Intelligence Center has an index for HVAC and water heating equipment. So let's collect HVAC, and then we look down for the manufacturer. It's alphabetical, so we go B for Bard. And then we're going to look at the different styles of their serial numbers for something that matches what we have. So the one we're looking for is 140C09. So it's got 3 numerical characters, a letter, and then some more numbers. So it looks like style 1 is going to be it. So if you scroll down, you see style number 1. And the first 3 digits are nothing we need to be concerned with. It's the red ones that are highlighted. So here, the 4th digit is a letter. That's the month of manufacture represented by the letter. And down here you'll see for this example, it's May. For our Bard unit, the letter C would indicate it was manufactured in March. And the digits following that, 09, would indicate it was manufactured in 2009. So now in 2023, that means that unit is 14 years old, and a typical HVAC unit has a life expectancy of 15 years. So it's 1 year from potentially having to be replaced. So you want to know, what is the cost going to be to replace that unit? Well, in order to determine that, we need to know the size of that unit. Well, that isn't on the label. So what are we going to do? We're actually going to take that model number, and we'll go over and we'll enter it into Google. WA242-A10. Now if I put nomenclature, I get better searches that way, and pulls up a thing, WA242 wall mounted. Then we can zoom in a little bit here, and we'll see, scroll down a little bit, here's a page on nomenclature. And we see WA is the model number, 24 is the capacity or the tonnage, and in this case 24 equals 2 tons. So that's what you would enter into the web interface for your FHA. You'd say that it's 14 years old and it has a tonnage of 2. And we can use that to determine the ultimate replacement cost. Now here's another unit we can look at. Here's what this one is, from a train unit, and here's the model number here. It's rather long. You'd really be looking at just the first, the YCH360B. That would help us dial it in a little bit. Here's the serial number, but right beneath that is the month and year of manufacture. So we know already it was manufactured in February of 2017, so it's a lot newer unit. But we do need to know the size of that unit. So again, we can take to Google and we can say train YHC 360B. Let's see what we come up with. Oh, it's YCH. Try that. There's a manual, model number, so the YC indicates as a DX cooling and natural gas heat unit. The H is a horizontal configuration, and the next three digits, 360, which would be a 30-ton unit. So you would put down the date of manufacture, 2017, 30-ton unit. That'll help us determine your ultimate replacement cost for that unit. Now, if you're looking for figuring out on a water heater, here's a typical water heater. This one's a A.O. Smith, as indicated here. And the model number, BTR 180118. And a serial number right here clearly on the label. But we do not need to use the serial number in this case to track the build date because the build date's printed right on the label. So in this case, July of 2016. But the other information we will need from you is the size of the unit. So in this case, this is an 81-gallon hot water heater. But your typical 81-gallon hot water heater for, say, household use, if you had one that large, would probably be operating at about 60,000 BTU per hour. This one is commercial grade. It operates at 180,000 BTU per hour, which is going to be a significant difference in cost. So we would want to know that information. You could put it in the other column. And if you're doing the FHA, you can enter your water heater information under HVAC, but where it says tonnage, just simply put the BTU or put it in other, and we'll help you analyze that and get the calculation right for the replacement cost. I hope that was helpful to you all. If you have any questions, reach out to us at Smart Church Solutions.